Hey, you have to check in with me to enter this part of the... never mind. Doesn't matter anyway.
E Augusto, beleza?
Curse my brother. Oh, Scan, into his own destruction. The thief and scoundrel has taken my goods one time too many. See to it that he is punished on the wheel, I beg of you. May he be a beetle in his next life.
We should stop by Sansa's sometime. There's nothing like it, that's for sure.
Que larde. I'd heard a god like had come to Paradise. Come in. You're the one who survived the assassin's arrow as well, aren't you? Did your god revive you? Did you gaze upon the wheel itself? I must know.
Don't worry. Sansa loves his curios, but he won't stuff you for display until you're actually dead.
Intriguing. I admit, animancy is not my field. Maybe the Adra network of the living lands is different. But I apologize. Everyone must be asking you such things. Can I interest you in my artifacts? Or one of my maps?
Oh, que massa, Augusto. Comprei o PS5 ano que vem. Quero ver você jogando ele.
Oh, so you are familiar with my work? It's a pleasure to meet one as cultured as you. It was arduous work, but I couldn't have done it without help. Speaking of which... I hired a team of colleagues, you see, to help me cover the area. Except they vanished. More than a month. Why aren't they writing? I'm a charming conversationalist.
Chances are good they're already dead.
Of course, you'll need extra supplies, too. I hadn't thought of that.
Did you think of that when you sent your assistants out there?
This should cover what the expedition would cost me, at least. I sent one of my assistants to document each region. You might start by checking the bounty boards. Their names should be on there. I'll pay a fair commission for each set of notes you return with. I do not let hard work go unrewarded. Listen, you haven't been to the wilds east of the city, have you? Then have you seen a cartographer in the area? A human, about my height. His name is Girmund. He's my assistant, and I'm worried about him. I sent him to map the eastern wilds. I knew it would be perilous, but it's been a long time since he's written, even for him. If you find him and bring me his map, I'll be glad to pay you for it. I may even have more work for you.
Ah, vai lá, Augusto. Bom trampo. Depois volta aí.
You're back. What have you found?
E aí, Madrid, bom dia. Não tô muito animado pra fazer live não, mas eu resolvi abrir aqui. Eu só não tô querendo mesmo fazer. Tem vontade. Mas eu quero jogar. Aí eu vou jogar um pouco aqui. Se entrar gente, entrou. Se não entrar, foda-se. Nem ligo.
all due respect, Captain, you have no jurisdiction over the Paradise Militia.
This building is difficult.
You're not looking good.
We sink! We sink!
Let's see what you got.
Seek!
Not bad, Marius. Arms up, good work. What am I hitting? Where's my mark? Let's go. To your left.
We sink!
Nice job, everyone.
É, parece um pouco, né, com o Harry Potter. Bom dia, Lucas. Bom treino pra você, cara. Não tô muito animado hoje não, mas eu tô bem.
There's almost always something worth finding in ruins like these. If, that's what you're looking for. I'm not one for walking up to altars. Maybe leave this one alone.
We have been here before. Does the new earth settle beneath your feet? The Adra breathes. We shape the mountains. You build your foundation on us, too. Now our memory is a wound, reopened. For generations, the Akita wandered the land, seeds in the wind. A storm had tossed them to our shores. They were branches without roots. Then you, Kishimal, were born with our face. Our flowers bloomed in your hair. Your people saw a sign of greatness. Blessing, one with a heavy price. The elders trained you not as a child, but as a paragon. They expected everything. They forgave nothing. The responsibility was like a stone. Help us remember, Kishimal. How did you bear the weight? You faced your work with dignity. You had no other choice. While you feared failure, they rewarded you for your diligence. When you came of age, turmoil stirred. Lightning split the bark. Some tired of their exile. They wanted to return to their ancestral lands. both wanted the best for your people. How could you reconcile? A bud opened. A comet streaked across the sky. You had a vision. You dreamed of a city where the sea swept into the wood, a place to flourish, to gather, more than a settlement, a home. What did you envision in your fitful sleep, Kishima? After years of hunger, the Akita deserved stability. You could not nourish your souls without nourishing your bodies first. So the carpenters and masons set out, but we resisted them. What was a wall to a trailing vine? An arch to a mighty oak? Their fate was fragile. Nothing could stand in your way. Not even us. Months became years, and the people stood in awe of what they built. It eclipsed the lands of their ancestors. Its spires challenged the clouds. How did you feel as you gazed upon your masterwork? Your greatest trial awaited you. The people reasoned that the one who had built the city should lead it. A chorus of their voices joined in one. Another wait. Some claimed that this was the destiny your birth foretold. Tell us, Kishimo, how did you lead? You only wanted to do well. We should like that to be our way. Your fear made you unyielding. You could not relinquish control. The people regretted how your harsh upbringing had shaped you. So your reign passed, a year into an age. The seas rose and fell until one day. Nothing. Silence. We see ash. Devastation. A lifetime reduced to dust. We can remember no more. No matter how far we reach back. It is fruitless. A void. A tremor in the Adra. Perhaps it should not be known. Yet one shape shines through the canopy of our memory. A face amid the rubble. You, Kishimo. What became of you? The pillars of your ambition crumbled and took you with them. To your people, a fitting end, a fall from tyranny. Never again, they said. They turned to each other as equals, and we learned. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
Hey, Envoy. Back with us? Watch yourself. One moment.
Vai o Madrid vai ter de Monster Hunter. Vai ser um jogo diferente à noite. Valeu, André.
That's one for us.
godless ruler. Your countrymen turned that one into a shrine to Obrigado. If anyone can get away with looting a temple, it's a godlike.
E Augusto? Mas já, Augusto? Ainda é 10 horas. Como você vai almoçar? Já tem almoço pronto aí?
We can turn back at any moment. Nothing of value would be lost.
What's gotten into you? I've seen you enter an ogre's den with less reluctance.
It wasn't me. But it was. Be careful, godlike. Runid has such power. God, such terrifying power. No, I don't think I am. Well, she told me such terrible things. I was a wicked person in my last life. Evil to the core. So many dead. By my hands.
Ah, é? Você abriu ele, ou Augusto? Você abriu? Ou só fez a limpeza por fora mesmo? Tem o quê?
What do I do, though? Find the descendants of those... I can't even say it. Look, I just want to go back home. To the farm. How can I possibly face anyone now? Knowing what I know. I keep telling myself that that person, that murderer isn't me, but they were. They are.
Aí parou de dar o aviso agora?
I suppose you have a point. Thank you. I think... Oh, make sure to toss a coin into the pond behind the Watcher's home after your reading. Why, it's tradition. Rooney doesn't accept payment for her readings. So this is what people do.
I don't accept payment for my advice either. You can just throw your coins at my feet.
What you do is your decision, but... you have been warned.
Step closer, godlike. If it is a watcher you seek, then a watcher you have found.
This is giving me the shakes. Right, maybe I'll stand outside.
Why have you come to me, godlike? Help? No. I can open your eyes, but you must learn to see. Let's have a look at you then. You who came to these shores on a royal errand. You who have died and returned. To open the door to your soul, we must first open a door to your mind. Now repeat after me. I stand on the shore between here and beyond. Very good. Spoken with conviction. I dip my toe into bottomless depths. The lake is a mirror. The mirror is a door. And the door stands open.
Mais um seguidor. Seja bem-vindo. Oliver, seja bem-vindo aí, cara. Como você tá?
A door. A garden gate?
Impossible. Someone is here with us? How? Who are you? What are you? Show me what you are.
A hand knocks on our bark. Do we answer? How can they see?
What is this I hear? Old and forgotten. Echoes of echoes. An uninvited passenger?
Now she's hearing voices. Great. Is that gonna cost us extra or something?
Curious. Something clings to your soul, felt but unseen.
Voices. Echoes in the placid lake. Shelter the seed from winter. Who reaches for our bars? Who speaks?
Enough! I have seen into your soul, and hereby close that which was open. The door is shut, the reading finished. Well, that was truly unexpected.
E Marcelo, beleza? Bom dia, cara. Tá tranquilo, mano.
Only echoes. The whisper of a crying child. An animal pacing its cage. I am pleased to report I made contact with your soul. And then with something I cannot name. First, the good news. Not only is your soul healthy, it is strong, powerful. Strange for one who so recently died. Death leaves a scar, but you are unmarked. Instead of passing through the beyond, your soul was nurtured, protected, caged.
Soft. The shell cushions the egg.
You only live because someone would not permit you to die. But I wonder, who?
A mina tem uns minérios na testa. É coisa da... Coisa da árvore lá. Do início do jogo. Aí tá tem no corpo dela. Ela é uma classe diferente.
Of that, I am unsure. You might find that you suddenly have new abilities that manifest in battle, for instance. Or you may feel a spiritual connection to ancient places, like memories not your own. But that does not explain who pulled you from the grasp of death. Who would do such a thing?
que o meu personagem morreu e voltou à vida. E ninguém sabe explicar por que isso ocorreu. Porque a árvore lá falou que precisa dela e retornou ela à vida. Ela tá indo atrás de respostas porque ela voltou. Ela foi ter essa mulher aí, que falaram que essa mulher ia ter respostas para ela, mas até agora nem ela sabe. Deuses, a voz da minha cabeça. E tem uma voz falando com ela, ela não sabe quem é também.
I can say much, but that thing, whatever it is, eludes me. It has been years since I met a godlike. Their souls have a sonorous quality, like the music of a bell. A godlike soul sings together with the god that has claimed them, made them their own. It gives them power. Your soul, it has no chime. In its place, a thorn jabs at your essence, working its way to the surface. I told you the good news. Now comes the bad, or the unusual. When you came into this life, a thorn pierced the fabric of your soul, and your soul grew around it, trapping and embracing the invader. A godlike's chime is a gift, a blessing. But a godlike's thorn? That may be a curse. Can a soul commune with itself? A fascinating idea. But I have no answer. We know that a god touched you at birth, but which one and why? They always signed their work, and none of them lay claim to you. Disturbing. Terrible. There are so few godlike remaining, and you are a stranger even among your own kind. Forward. Whatever you choose to believe in, be it fate, the gods, or your own nature, it will point you the way. I wish I could tell you that everything will work out in your favor, but the wheel turns by a merciless hand. One word of advice. When you find a pillar of Adra, commune with it. Adra has a strong link to the beyond. Adra holds the path between this life and the next, a conduit for souls all around Eora. Through Adra, a soul may find its way back to the wheel, to be born again. But the Adra here, in the living lands, is different, insular. It connects only to itself, twisting vines, essence warping into essence. Your questions are of a spiritual nature, and they seek a spiritual answer. When you find Adra, commune with it. Take heed of its lesson. Adra may pave your road to the truth, or it may lead to a dead end. But the journey will teach you. That I promise. Before we close, have you any final questions? For us both, I assure you.
Glad someone got something out of this.
Safe travels, godlike, and thank you for the glimpse at your wonderful soul. I will pray that your next turning of the wheel is uneventful. Until then, you are bound to live a rich and complicated life.
Did you get any of that? That just sounded like a hot breeze to me.
Voltou
This kind of thing
embaixador.
makes my skin prickle. Let's get out of here.
O que é que tem aqui em cima? Queria uma varinha nova. Não encontro uma varinha, mano. Adra. Dinheiro. Vamos fazer viagem rápida aqui agora.
Someone there? You're not getting away. Let's do it. Don't let them escape.
Nothing like a win with a good team.
Tell me you brought good news. Oh, Envoy, you return. And you brought a friend. Ambassador Heelguard, at your service.
Always nice to meet an Adiran who isn't trying to goad me into a fight.
What of these rebels? The streets are full of rumors, but your word is the only one I trust. Thank the gods. Finally, we can show these people the consequences of their actions. Inquisitor Ludwig will see that the guilty are made an example of. It'll be a lesson that no one forgets.
Why do I feel like Ludwig's lessons involve a riding crop and an Iron Maiden? Right. Let's move on from that scenario as quickly as possible.
Impressive work, Envoy. Not only have you cheated death, but you humbled your own killer. From this day forth, no one will challenge our presence in the Living Lands. Our people are here to stay. Indeed, not a moment too soon. I'm sending you to Fior Messiverno, a community of Valian expatriates deep in Emerald Stair. The Animancers may have some knowledge of the Dream Scourge already. Learn whatever you can from them. Animancers draw power from the spirit world. Their dark research can twist, break, and even corrupt the very soul. The Empire has no tolerance for Animancers, and with good reason. Their work is dangerous, heretical. Animancers tinker on souls using clever inventions and ancient pillars of Ardra, siphoning essence like honey from a hive. They want to change reality as we know it, make us live longer, or cause barren lands to grow. For all I know, they might be onto something. Or, with a single miscalculation, they might destroy us all. If you have any further questions before I dispatch you to Emerald Stair, now would be the time. Answers? Nothing more. We need all the help we can get, even if it means appealing to Animancers. My sources tell me the Dream Scourge is a plague of the soul, and souls are their trade. If we have anything in common with Animancers, it's a shared interest in curing the Dream Scourge. I believe that covers everything. Governor Vidaro will be your first point of contact. I'm told he's barely keeping the community in order. Seek him out if you need direction. Good hunting, Envoy.
Caraca, fogo. Cara de fogo.
Why is it that whenever I hear your name, it's because you've disgraced the Empire?
No, strangling light. Keep her away.
Is that, her? Inquisitor Ludwig. So kind of you to join us.
While you brood over the Dream Scourge, this island is coming apart at the seams.
Stay your wrath. Allow me to present the Adiran Envoy, dispatched by the Emperor himself, to aid us in our time of need.
Bicho feio da bexiga. Na verdade é uma mulher, né? Pela voz. Eu acho.
At least someone remembers their manners. I can't believe you troubled the Emperor to send an envoy. Haven't you done enough to flaunt your incompetence?
Under the circumstances, I thought it might be...
Silence. You busy yourself with a dream scourge. A mere fever and chills, leaving the real work to me. Even if that were to happen, the living will replace the dead. We will ship them in by the hundreds to fill the empty houses.
Oh, gods, Ludwig.
I have scoured this island and faced the truths from which you cower. The Living Lands is on the brink of total collapse, and you have ignored the discontent in your own city. Our envoy brought the killer to justice and paradise to order, which is more than you've done in years.
You don't waste time, do you?
We should be using this opportunity, not squandering it. What say you? I've been saying this all along, but his solution was to go over my head, to summon help from across the known world.
If you're done eviscerating me, you'll be interested to learn I'm sending the envoy to the Animancers of Emerald Stair.
You are ridiculous. Emerald Stair is under assault by the very wilderness it claims to have conquered. The Animancers cling to pride and tradition even as they dig their own graves. That might do us some good, or it might lead you nowhere. I can't take the chance. Clearly, I've wasted my time with you, Ambassador. From now on, I will break the frontier on my own terms. You are free to disagree with my methods, but you cannot stop me. As for you, envoy, farewell.
Knew this would happen if he turned himself in. Nothing we could do about it, though.
She is going to be a problem.
O problema é seu, não meu. Não vou colocar isso não.
She'll mount your head on one of those points if you aren't careful. Put her out of your mind. The Dream Scourge is more than enough for us to chew on, at least for now. Oh, before I forget, Liviana gave you a clean bill of health. You're cleared to leave for Emerald Stair. Fair warning, Animancers and Adirians don't mix well. Their kind can be a tad unhinged. At least you'll have that in common, if nothing else.
They're a fun bunch. Crazy, but fun.
Wonderful. Now I have to keep a tight grip on my soul on top of everything else.
Should you cross paths with Ludwig, well, try not to. I have no idea what's gotten into her. Safe travels. I'm told Emerald Stair is beautiful this time of year.
We can head to the Eastern Gatehouse when you're ready to go to Fjord.
Viagem para os Fior Inverno. Viagem para Fior, mês inverno. Fica isso. Fios meus inverno. Não sei onde é aqui, ó. Missão. Método de animância. Viagem para Fior, meio inverno. Tem que ir pra cá. Só que antes eu vou fazer essas secundárias aqui, ó. Tem algumas secundárias pra fazer. Ficar mais forte. Você comprar uma varinha melhor ali também. Tem umas secundárias aqui. Muitos lugares para explorar ainda. Vamos fazer alguma aqui, deixa eu ver. As coisas boas em batalha. E é tudo secundário para fazer, ó. Aqui tá falando que é difícil, ó. 3 caveiras, mano. Eu não sei. Vamos diminuir essas caveiras aqui. Cadê? O que quer ver mesmo? Olha o nome da missão aqui. As coisas boas em batalha, missão. Coisas boas em batalha. Vou tentar fazer isso aqui. Do meu lado. E antes eu vou pegar um negócio pra beber ali, rapidão. Não vou pegar ainda não. Só vou fazer essa missão aqui. Eu pego. Tô louco. Tem aqui embaixo. Mais uma missão aqui.
It's useless without that Adra.
E adquira a armadura de torso superior. Essas coisas aqui eu não consigo, mano. É muito caro.
Are you sure this will work?
Good sir, I'd bet my life on it. Oh dear, results in as few as results in as few as 3 to 8. Oh dear, boy, you look like you could use my product.
Back for more supplies. You wouldn't believe how my new friend eats. The local animancer, if you can believe it. Sapiento vouched for me. He wants to study my soul. Mainly, he just asks a lot of strange questions. Could be worse. Every day is different, that's for sure. But I like it. It's made me realize how dull my life was before. Anyway, I'm not sure what kind of favor I could owe you, but I owe you one. Thank you.
You made it back.
Tem que comprar a varinha aqui. Queria comprar uma dessa aqui, ó. Cadê? Lança, massa, machado, pistola, adaga, martelo, espada, arco. Não tem varinha? Pistola, machado, massa, lança, espada, escudo redondo, adaga, martelo longo, espada longa.
I knew you'd be back.
Aqui, ó. Varinha melhor. 3.000. Varinha nova.
I knew you'd be back.
Vou minha grana já. Adquira uma armadura de torso superior. Adquira uma armadura de torso. Armadura de torso. O que é armadura de torso? É a armadura do peito? Acho que é essa aqui, mano. Armadura leve e único. Armadura leve, decente, de bom de cor. Redução de dano. Menos 15% de dano de fogo, gelo, choque sofrido. Aumenta sua restauração de vida de todas as fontes. Por essa aqui. Espero que dê certo. Eita, que legal. Aí, fiz uma missão secundária. Viagem para Fios. Ah, isso aí. A missão principal agora. Vamos ver melhor a minha arma agora. Vou fazer outra secundária agora. Ó, diminuiu uma caveira. Tinha 3 caveirinhas. Eu fiquei mais forte, ficou mais fácil. Quanto mais caveira, mais difícil fica a missão. Por isso que é bom você fazer as secundárias para ficar mais forte. Vou ver outra aqui. Pano de fuga. Adquira as escrituras de terra. Desce. Minha live caiu, foi? Sei lá se lá minha live caiu.
I suggest not spending much money on this stuff.
Wonder who he crossed. Those are the papers the Aderan refugees are waiting for.
Acho que era o beijo de Ondra. Esse jogo aqui é legal pra caralho, mano. Muito bom esse jogo aqui. Eu adquirir o Deixa e até que vir pra cá. Lá fora. Vamos lá.
Envoy. I speak for Paradise. That is all you need to know.
Careful, he could be a messenger. Or this could get interesting.
Eagwolf was one of many. Not all of us surrendered with him. My compatriots have observed your judgment. We have a message for you. We do not give second warnings. Consider this one carefully.
Passou. Foi fácil assim? Teve nenhum bicho aqui? Leve os suprimentos para refugiados. À noite eu vou fazer o Monster Hunter.
Why people choose to live in a place like this, we'll never know.
Ever wish you could move back into
Many
Paradise?
did. Paradise doesn't have room for all of the Adirian rivals.
Little shits!
Mas uma missão secundária aqui.
What else are you gonna take?
Porque é cheio de missão secundária pra fazer.
Nice and quiet here. Take a moment to breathe. Ugh. Did this place always smell like sweat?
Subo lá.
Hello? Please, we don't want any trouble.
Who is that, Loughlin? I hear unfamiliar footsteps, love.
Visitors, dearest. No one we know. Sorry for that. My husband's recently lost his sight. He's easily confused. Can I help you with something? Oh, Ramay! Yes, of course we know her.
Oh, Ramay! Ah, good soul on that woman. We went through some hard times together.
That we did, dearest. Did Ramay tell you we have enemies back in Adia?
It's true. Only a matter of time before their friends spot us in the city.
We don't want any trouble. Just to live our lives in peace. So, it's time to move on. Only it's not so easy as just walking out the door. First off, we need herbs.
Ondra's kiss, the apothecary said. She'll be able to get these eyes back in shape.
Only the apothecary didn't have any. Said it grows by the Eastern Gorge, overlooking the massive skeleton of some beast. Dangerous place. Oh, well, that makes it easy. Ah, thank you kindly. If it's not too much to ask, we also need to get our land deeds for Thirdborn. We bought them through an Almaua broker in the city, but we haven't been able to get them.
Oh, it's a miracle, love.
That it is. Thank you again. We can't thank you enough. There is one thing more, though.
Oh, yes. That.
The smugglers who are taking us out of here, they're beached north of the sea stacks, away from where the Adirians are looking. No, it's not that. The problem is that these smugglers found out we're Adirian.
Don't like us much.
And they've doubled their price. We had barely enough for the journey before. Yes, I'm afraid we can't pay what they're asking.
And if they knew what we were wanted for, they'd probably charge us triple.
Bloodwine!
Oh, I mean... Oh, shit.
Yes. We're not proud of our past. Thank you.
A lot of people come here running from something. Most want to leave it behind.
Here we go. Oh no, next one's mine.
Another win, but who's counting?
Não dá pra ir, não. Fala, Lídio. Bom dia. Bem-vindo.
Nothing to see here, friend. Look alive, ladies and gents. We have a visitor.
Tranquilo, mano. Fala, Augusto.
A kind-hearted Adiran. How nice for them to find a friend here. The way I understand it, they don't have many friends among your countrymen.
Take it easy on her, Soldice. She's all right. For an Adiran.
Fine, if you say so. Well, what do you want? No deal. Pay the difference, or forget it.
Soldice, the envoy saved my life at Northreach.
And glad I am that you're here. But a deal is a deal. We don't give handouts.
It's 2 clients. Believe me, you don't want to get on her bad side.
Oh, Andra's tits! Are we a charity now? Fine. Tell your miserable countrymen the deal is settled. Free of charge. We'll take them to Thirdborn when they're ready. Sure, whatever. And that's Captain Soldice. Thank you very much.
Fácil, não teve briga. Pensei que ia ter briga aqui. É tranquilo. Ó, peguei as carnes deles ainda. Me dá tudo aí, seus bandos de animal. Ó, tem uma caverna aqui. Será que eu entro aqui? Caverna. Esse bicho é fraco.
Glad that's
Porradinha mata os bichos. Opa!
this one's mine.
Livro. Poção. Esse jogo aqui é bom demais, mano. Você tá doido. Você vai jogando ele e não dá vontade de parar. Vai entrando nas dungeons, fazendo as missões. Ó, legal. Tem mais coisa pra entrar aqui, ó. Olha lá. Não sei como entra aqui não. Vou terminar a missão, vou ter que sair mesmo. Aí eu vou jogar só amanhã agora esse aqui. À noite vai ser Monster Hunter. Isso.
Oh, you're back. Praise Wodika. Ah, you've come back. Any news? Oh, wonderful. How did you do it? Did you hear that, dearest?
I did, love. Praise Wodika.
Thank you so much for all of your help, Envoy. I don't think we'll be needing these anymore. Please, take them. Now, if you'll excuse us, we need to get ready for the journey.
And if you ever find your way to Thirdborn, please, come find us. It would be lovely to see you again.
Here to see a real second chance. Rare, but refreshing.
You just saved their lives, Envoy. Well done.
Pronto. Missão concluída.